Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. A dose of reality for the left. So I'm pretty sure many of us who have been checking out the news have noticed that in many democratic cities, they're getting a dose of reality and concerns of what's going on at the border. I'm pretty sure we're all aware of the border is basically unsecure, and there are illegal aliens pouring in. I'm not gonna say what they want. I'm not gonna call them what they want me to, what the media will want me to call them. I'm gonna call them what they are: illegal aliens. Um, about this, I almost went one step away from just saying invaders, but saying illegal aliens right now. But these illegal aliens who have been just running through the border, not being stopped. And I will say it was it was very bright. It was very clever of Greg Abbott and Ron DeSantis to send these illegal aliens to these sanctuary cities, because they seem to think that they can just call themselves a sanctuary city but not live it. And when they're getting a dose of their own medicine, it's Chicago is howling. Chicago is hurting right now from all the illegal aliens that they've had to take in, and the residents there don't like it. But hey, they elected Brandon Johnson, someone who's far worse than Lori Lightfoot, a total leftist ideologue. Just continuously wants to bring in more illegal aliens at the expense of local taxpayers, at the expense of their safety, at the expense of their well-being, at the expense of their comfort of living. He wants to bring more of them in. New York City has been getting hit real hard. Mayor Eric Adams, he wanted the virtual signal to say that they're a sanctuary city. A few years later, he's saying how many billions of dollars this whole scheme is setting the city back. They're in a major deficit, and now he's asking for the federal government to come in and aid them, and the people there who elected him are feeling the heat. They don't like this. They don't like what's going on. But they gotta face facts. Hey, listen, this is what you voted for. And many more extreme in the few extreme cases that have been made, known in the news. First off, it was this tech CEO in Baltimore. And this comes down to woke. This comes down to the wokeness of the left, not wanting to face the facts about crime, not wanting to face the facts that a segment of the black American population commits a lot of crime. And we had a CEO from Baltimore. She sexually assaulted them, then her head beat in with a brick. They said there were teeth found by her body. And she was killed by a guy. She was killed by a guy who had a long rap sheet, who served time but was let out early for sexual assault. And the only way he was being, I think it was like the way he was easily caught was he was being tracked for a previous assault case that he had committed. What else was going on? In D.C., a representative from Texas, a Democratic representative from Texas, got carjacked. 4 super gremlins with guns. He got off light. All that happened was his car got stolen. But then we got this thing that happened in Philadelphia, where this leftist journalist who was mocking the people who talked about the crime skyrocketing in Philly. Several tweets made by him, mocking these people, mocking Scott Adams for what he said about basically white people just need to separate themselves from niggas. He didn't say that word, but I'm saying it. I'm saying that's what he was saying. They need to separate themselves from niggas, and he mocked Scott Adams for it. Well, come to find out, I think the next day, he was found dead. I think it was either inside of his house or outside. He was found dead, shot 7 times. Or you want to guess did that, And now the most recent one that just happened a few days ago. social justice warrior, a community activist. I think someone who supported BLM, and his girlfriend was a supporter of BLM, and all cops are bastards. You know, coming home from a wedding in Brooklyn, New York, at 4 in the morning, had an encounter with a super gremlin, and it was caught on camera. The guy, there was a, I guess he saw, the journalist saw the super gremlin kicking over some trash cans. You know, try to get him to stop. And he got stabbed in the heart several times. He died right there on the sidewalk. You know, and then the media is saying that they know who it is, but won't give the description of what he looks like. Yeah, but they do know that he does work in a. He's 18 years old. He works in a school. He works in a kid's school. I don't know doing what. Probably maybe one of the custodial staff. Who knows? But yeah, now the super gremlin. Another one of these niggas terrorizing the neighborhoods in these heavily democratic cities. And I think this is I did a video years ago called liberally applied Greece, and it was about how the democratic machine, or rather the Marxist machine, will use liberals. You know, use these useful idiots will use them to further facilitate their goal of amassing power. Doesn't matter how many have to get assaulted, how many have to get robbed, carjacked, raped, murdered, extorted. They don't care. The machine does not care. It chews the grease up and spits it out. And that's what's going on in these cities. That's what's going on in the country as a whole. But I'm pretty sure those who've been watching my channel, you already know what's going on. You're well aware of how to defend yourself. Pretty sure you got your sunscreen out there. Keep your sunscreen loaded. I got mine with SPF 45 ACP, and I hope you're doing the same thing. Because if you live in these cities, I live in a heavily democratic city, but thankfully there's a right mix of urban and rural where I live. But if you live in these cities where it's the crime is skyrocketing, hey, pay attention, keep your head on a swivel. Now, hopefully you're not one of these useful idiots who subscribe to the ideology of Marxism, and and make yourself basically blind to the truth that's around you. But hey, I think I'm still optimistic. I think things can get better. I know there's been a shakeup. There's many shakeups, in different states. Many states are fighting for their liberty. They're fighting to preserve the liberty that they have, to regain the things that was once lost. And I'm all for it. I'm excited for it. But I'm also realistic. I'm still gonna do what I can to keep myself and my loved ones protected. But hey, that's my video. Tell me what you guys think. Do you agree with it? Do you agree with the message I put on this video? Do you think that crime is getting real bad? Do you think it's not getting bad? Are you able to handle things? Should danger find its way towards you? I love to read you guys' comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help out the channel, go to my YouTube homepage. There's a fly in here. Look for the PayPal link and the Cash App link. All donation amounts are appreciated. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see what I can do to address them. But that's my video. Dose of reality for the left. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay strapped. And God bless.